Imagine waking up tomorrow with the exact same responsibilities, the same problems, the same people, and the same pressure. But this time, nothing has the power to shake you. The criticism that once ruined your mood becomes meaningless. The stress that once controlled your decisions loses its grip. The distractions that stole your focus suddenly feel powerless. What changed? Not your job, not your bank account, not your circumstances. You changed. The ancient Stoics believed that every morning is a battle before the battle. Long before the world demands your attention, you must first conquer your own mind. If you lose that battle, the rest of your day is simply damage control. The strongest men in history didn't wait for motivation. They built rituals that made discipline inevitable. Today, you'll discover the 6 Stoic morning habits that transformed ordinary men into leaders, warriors, and masters of themselves. The final habit is so simple that most people ignore it, but it may be the one that changes your life the most. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Wisdom Unbounding World. If you're ready to become the kind of man who remains calm when others panic, focused when others are distracted, and disciplined when others make excuses, stay with me until the end. Rule 1. Win the first battle before leaving your bed. Marcus Aurelius wrote something remarkable. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, "Today I shall meet interference, ingratitude, arrogance, dishonesty, jealousy, and selfishness." Most people begin their mornings with hope. Stoics begin with preparation. There's a huge difference. Modern men often wake up expecting everything to go smoothly. Then one rude email, one traffic jam, one difficult coworker, or one unexpected setback ruins the entire day. The Stoic mind is different. Before your feet touch the floor, spend 1 minute preparing yourself. Tell yourself, "Today something will go wrong. Someone may disrespect me. Plans may fail. I may feel tired. I may not get what I want. And that's okay, because my peace does not depend on perfect circumstances." This isn't pessimism. It's psychological armor. When difficulty finally arrives, you won't say, "Why is this happening?" You'll simply say, "I expected this." And then you'll keep moving. Rule 2. Own your mind before touching your phone. One of the greatest threats to modern men isn't weakness. It's distraction. The moment you grab your phone, you've surrendered control of your mind. Your attention is suddenly owned by strangers. Notifications, news, arguments, social media, other people's success, other people's opinions. Within minutes, your mind becomes noisy. The Stoics believe that your mind is sacred territory. Guard it. For the first 30 minutes after waking, avoid your phone completely. Instead, sit quietly, drink water, stretch, walk, pray, meditate, or simply breathe. The world can wait. A man who cannot control where his attention goes will never control where his life goes. Your morning determines your momentum. Protect it. Rule 3. Train the body to strengthen the mind. The Stoics never separated physical discipline from mental discipline. Epictetus reminded us that philosophy isn't about talking. It's about living. Every morning, challenge your body. Not because you worship appearance, but because discomfort builds resilience. Lift weights. Go for a run. Do push-ups. Take a cold shower. Walk outside before sunrise. Choose something difficult. Every time you voluntarily embrace discomfort, you send a message to your brain. I am stronger than comfort. Modern society teaches men to chase convenience. Stoicism teaches men to chase strength. Comfort makes you fragile. Challenge makes you capable. A disciplined body creates a disciplined mind. Rule 4. Focus only on what you can control. This may be the most important Stoic lesson of all. Every morning, ask yourself one question. What is actually within my control today? Not the economy, not politics, not your boss, not other people's opinions, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Only your actions, your attitude, your choices, your effort. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with stones. Each stone represents something outside your control. How long before you're exhausted? Most men carry invisible stones every single day. Stoicism asks you to put them down. The lighter your mind becomes, the stronger your actions become. Stop wasting energy on things you cannot change. Invest it where it actually matters. Rule 5. Decide your purpose before the world decides it for you. A ship without a destination will drift wherever the wind blows. Many men live exactly this way. They react instead of lead. Every morning, Identify the 3 most important things that absolutely must be completed today. Not 10, not 20, just 3. Complete those before chasing anything else. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly why he existed. Not for comfort, not for applause, but to fulfill his duty. Purpose creates clarity. Clarity creates discipline. Discipline creates freedom. The man with a clear mission cannot easily be distracted. Every morning, decide who you're becoming before the world tells you who you should be. Rule 6. Practice gratitude for what can be lost. Here's the habit that separates peaceful men from anxious men. Before beginning your day, look around. Your family, your health, your home, your opportunities, your ability to breathe. Now imagine, just for a moment, that one of them disappeared tomorrow. Suddenly, nothing feels ordinary anymore. The Stoics practiced this intentionally, not to become fearful, but to become deeply grateful. When you understand that everything is temporary, you stop taking life for granted. You become present, patient, kind, and impossible to disappoint. Gratitude transforms ordinary mornings into extraordinary lives. Every morning, 2 versions of yourself wake up. One chooses comfort. The other chooses character. One scrolls. The other prepares. One reacts. The other leads. One complains. The other grows stronger. The difference between these 2 men isn't talent. It isn't luck. It isn't intelligence. It's the small decisions repeated every single morning. Remember this. Your future is not created by one extraordinary day. It is created by hundreds of ordinary mornings lived with extraordinary discipline. The Stoics understood something our modern world has forgotten. Real power is silent. Real confidence is earned. Real freedom begins with mastering yourself before trying to master anything else. So tomorrow morning, before the world asks anything from you, ask yourself one question. Will I rule my mind today? Or will my mind rule me? If this message inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more timeless Stoic wisdom to help you become calmer, stronger, and more disciplined in the modern world, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Wisdom Unbounding World, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next journey into the philosophy of greatness. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay humble, and remember, the greatest victory you will ever achieve is the victory over yourself.